If you want to lose weight and still enjoy all your favorite foods, then stay tuned because I'm going to explain to you exactly how I did just that. What's going on YouTube? Jake Hopkins here with Underdog Fitness. Now real quickly, if you haven't already, go check out my last video. It'll pop up in the eye right now. In that video, I give you the 5 things that I did to lose 50 pounds. In this video, as you can clearly tell by the title, I'm going to be explaining to you how I use intermittent fasting to not cut things out of my diet that I really enjoyed eating. Now, I was able to lose 50 pounds without completely removing bad foods from my diet. If you use the strategies that I explained to you here in this video, then you too can lose weight without having to fight those stubborn cravings. Now, I know what you're thinking, man, that's some bull. But it's really not. Like, I'm being 100% honest. I didn't really cut anything out of my diet. I really did eat pretty much whatever I wanted, but again, I was strategic about it. And I want to make this clear that in this video, I would not be breaking down intermittent fasting and the benefits it can provide for you. I will link 2 videos down below that can explain intermittent fasting a bit better than I can. What I am explaining is how I use intermittent fasting to still get to eat the foods that I love, which in return helped me not crave those foods all the time, and I was able to stay on a cleaner diet. So the first thing, you do have to clean up your diet. Most days I would eat pretty good, and on the days that I was eating good, I would give myself about 10 hours to consume all of my calories for the day. 10 hours is a pretty big eating window. When you're eating cleaner, you have to eat a lot more volume of food, so I'd give myself more time to meet my calorie need. If I would stray a little bit, I would probably knock that down in about an hour or 2. So on days when I would eat cleaner, clean-ish, I would give myself anywhere from 8 to 10 hours to eat all my calories. I didn't eat bad all the time, but I'm gonna be honest, I did eat bad a lot. On days that I would eat junk, I would just shorten the amount of time that I had to consume all my calories for the day, so I'd be fasting for longer. If I went out to eat or like got fast food or something, that day I would probably only give myself about 4 hours to consume all my calories. If I would go out to eat, I wouldn't order pop like I said in my last video, and if I got like fast food, I wouldn't make it a large, and I would only order like 1 entree. I know a lot of people will order multiple entrees when they go to fast food places because they're really not that filling, but if you are gonna eat fast food, keep it to 1. The days that I would go out to eat or eat fast food, I would try to get a protein shake in either before I went out to eat or was gonna eat fast food or something, just to make sure that I wasn't skipping out on my protein. So typically on days when I ate really bad, I would give myself about 4 hours to eat, and then I was fasting for 20 hours. Now, the common question that I get with intermittent fasting is, how long do your fast have to be, and does it have to be at the same time every single day? I would say I wouldn't fast for any shorter than 14 hours, so I gave myself 10 hours to eat, and that was the highest I would go. And as far as when you actually have to do the fast, it doesn't have to be the same eating schedule every single day. If you know you're going out to eat later that night, I would just extend your fast and skip breakfast that day. That way you can go out to dinner at 6 o'clock. Your eating window does not have to be at the same time every single day. I would just figure out what you're doing for the day, and then figure out when is gonna be the best time for you to consume your calories. Another thing I would do is I would try not to eat something that was high in carbs to break my fast. Carbohydrates are going to increase your insulin levels, and the whole point of fasting in the first place is to lower your insulin levels. So staying away from high carb foods when you break your fast is going to help you keep those insulin levels lower longer. You just have to set up intermittent fasting in a way that'll work for you in your daily life. Also, you need to make sure that you're staying hydrated when you're fasting. It's no myth that if you drink a cup of water 30 minutes before you're going to eat, you won't be as hungry, and odds are you're going to eat less. So if while you're fasting you're staying hydrated and you keep drinking water, it's going to help you feel less hungry, and in return you're not going to be as likely to break your fast. You want to try to complete your fast every single day, and the longer you can make it without having to eat, the better. And the last thing I want to talk about is fasted workouts. I know I kind of touched on it in my last video, but I just want to reiterate it here. I worked out fasted all the time, and never did I notice a difference in performance or my actual energy at the gym. I would take pre-workout most of the time before I would work out, but most pre-workouts are under 15 calories, which does not break your fast. Those of you who don't know, anything you consume over 15 calories will break your fast, but if you need to eat like gum or have a cup of black coffee or pre-workout, those are typically under 15 calories, so it's okay for you to eat and drink those things. In my opinion, if you want to get shredded, look at those striations, you should be using intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting helped me lose 50 pounds without having to sacrifice cutting out all the foods that I loved eating. If you want to lose weight without forcing yourself to eat boring foods all the time, then you have to be strategic about when and what you're putting into your body. Give these strategies that I shared with you in this video a try, and let me know if they work for you. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I will be doing like 4 posts on ways that you can increase your performance in the gym. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. That's gonna be all for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.